Hi guys, please like and subscribe and thank you for 325 subs. Let's try to get to 400 subs in 1 or 2 weeks. With that out the way, let's get into the story. So this is what if Naruto had a Forgone tailed beast. So Naruto will be given the Nine Tails by Minato. Is selling the full Nine Tails into Naruto. And he will have immense chakra. More than the One Tails Shukaku. And so for that to happen, he will have to be a main branch of the Hyuga and an Uzumaki. So he will have a bunch of chakra, and he will have the Jogan and Tenseigan from getting this tailed beast. And this tailed beast is a she. She is very wise and kind to her users. And she only had one user, and this is Naruto. She has been waiting for the right person. She was thinking of the Senju Hashirama, but he wasn't pure enough to take the power. And so he will also get all 5 chakra natures. And how this tail beast originates is Hagoromo and Hamura. When last time they visited each other shortly after they last visited. And Hamura went to talk to Hagoromo about creating the best tailed beast, even stronger than the one that Kaguya made. And it's their own tailed beast, and with their chakra infused into it, turning into a tailed beast. But it takes a lot of chakra out of them to make that. But Hagoromo and Hamura's pure chakra, and this is when Hamura awakened his Tenseigan. So they're both Rinnegan and Tenseigan together gave him Kitsune, the 11-tailed beast. And so they will have circumstances, and Naruto has it. And it'd be either reincarnation of Ashura or Hagoromo or Hamura Otsutsuki. And Naruto meets that. And so he also has to have 5 times increase from his learning. It gives him a 5 times increase of learning jutsu, and Kurama would not be able to disrupt his chakra. But with the background out of the way, let's get into the story. So he is born, and since Minato actually saw Naruto, and he's the first branch of the Hyuga, Minato uses his Byakugan, and so when the Nine Tails throws his claw, Minato pulls up, does the rotation, chipping the Nine Tails now, injuring the Nine Tails greatly, and then Kushina does her chakra change again. And it doesn't weaken in this one as much. Well, it does weaken, but then it goes, it doesn't weaken very much. So he gets the full Nine Tails, and it's just in one go. And so, this one, Kushina still dies, but she lives way longer. She dies from the Nine Tails extraction, so she lives 1 or 2 hours later, and she says he will be the first branch of the Hyuga, and she writes all his information down, and it makes it official. And so the Hyuga have to comply, because she would be technically the heir at that moment, and they have to obey the technical heir of the Hyuga clan and their last statement or wish. And so they do. So Naruto's taken into the Hyuga, and they try to give him the caged bird seal, same as Neji. But Hiruzen and Danzo hear about this. Danzo wants Naruto to have his curse mark, not anybody else's. He's trying to give him it, but he's trying to wait for the right moment. But right now, he's not. And so They try, but the council disagrees, and they shut it down right away. And also, they put the statement of Minato and Kushina. And when they do that, the Hyuga just back away. They can't do anything. And so they don't give him it, but they do give him a different seal. They can't seal him or hurt him at all. They can just make it so when he dies, it just seals away. The Byakugan, Tenseigan, and Jogan. And so Naruto has that, but he's still a prodigy. Like, he's a prodigy. He makes Sasuke look like a bum. And so he knows more jutsu, and he meets Kurama and Kutsune. They're nice, and Naruto's nice to them. They would always offer Naruto chakra, and he has Gil Palm, which is a Hyuga technique, and he has clone jutsu and 64 palms, getting it from training with Neji. And Neji hates Naruto because he is the main branch of the Hyuga, and Hinata, and also gets rotation. And he's mad because before Naruto and like Hinata and stuff, it was fine. Minato was the greatest leader of the Hyuga. He was just so good for the Hyuga. He disformed all the branches, and then it reformed when Hiyashi Hyuga came in. And so Neji just hates Hiyashi even more. Like, he wouldn't even want to talk to him. And so Naruto knows he's the main branch and knows how Minato Namikaze is. And so they don't tell him he's Minato's son yet, but he will learn soon. And so he also learns the rotation, and then Hamura comes down from the moon, and he wishes to train with Naruto. And he says he'll be at least Chunin level by the age of 12. And they agree with some circumstances, and they agree to all of them. The circumstances are he has to come down at least like one day to talk to his family every 6 months, and they agree to those terms. And so he still has bonds and stuff. And so they train him till he's 12. And so he already graduated because of he's a prodigy. So he learns all Tenseigan and Jogan abilities. He can also teleport and like stuff that Boruto could do. And so he also learns Rasengan and Flying Rajin, figuring that out from Naruto's parents and stuff, making him learn that. And he can use 1 tails from both 9 tails and 11 tails, making 2 tails, making the strength level of Son Goku, the 4 or the 5 tails, I think. Then he also masters all the bullet jutsu and dragon jutsus, and has a wood style deep forest emerge, and can use water jutsu like Tobirama could. So he's already joining level. But Hamura decides that Naruto will be too strong, so he seals off half of Naruto's chakra, which is a big downside for Naruto. But when he turns 16, he will reawaken the chakra, and it'll be like new chakra. It'll be like Naruto getting 6 paths, kinda. But all his chakra is just like, and all his power would just flicker off of him. And so then he seals it away, and he also does this to protect him. And so he still has half his chakra, so it's a little more than Hashirama's chakra. And he will still also have all his ninjutsu and his Otsutsuki Taijutsu. which will be a Hyuga and Altatsuki Taijutsu. And he could face Rock Lee easily in 5th gate with his speed from it. And so he also holds back a lot. And so then he goes to his Hyuga compound, and he says hi to all his friends and stuff. And Hinata thinks of Naruto like an older brother, because they technically kind of are, in a way. And so she also sees him as strong, reliable, like, sees him as a person who she wants to be one day. And she inspires to be better, so she has 32 palms and Gale Palm and Shadow Clone. But she can only make 1 or 2. Like Boruto, basically. And so he also has multi-Shadow Clone, and he gets his last, they hand him all his papers and stuff for the all the years he missed. And so he's like, oh, that's easy. He makes 100 Shadow Clones, orders them, just all of them take a stack of papers, then evenly distribute it, and Naruto just watches them just do all the papers. And so then when he disperses them, he gets just a ton of knowledge. And like he said, well, I already knew all this. And so he just ignores it because he just got all his chakra back, and it just gave him all that stuff. And so he does all the tested stuff, all his constant, and the Iruka, and is just amazed and is kind of mad that he has to go through 4 years worth of papers. But he does eventually in the end of the 2 months. And Naruto's the top of his class. And so then he asks for the final weeks before the thing, can he go to a mountain? When he asks Kitsune and Karama. And so he they say there's this such thing as Snake Dragon Sage mode. It's when a snake and dragon had children. And so he is learning that for 2 weeks, getting imperfect Sage mode. And since Naruto has all 5 chakra natures, which means that he would have Jugo's Kekkei Genkai, be able to gather all natural nature energy, because his Sensei God would give him that, so I would presume. And so he has that, so when he completes it, he has it permanently, and he can always have it on, which he will. And the Sage mode is like Kabuto's basically, but dragon style. So think of it how you would want it. But he's not gonna always have it on. He can just turn it on, like with KCM and with 6 paths, like he could do with it. And so he goes to the bell test, and they Lord Third, no, they have Donzo do it with them. And Donzo tries to see Naruto's power, but Donzo is trying to get his Tensegon and his Jogon, they call it. But he can't. Naruto keeps on just butting him, and the third Hokage is watching from afar, seeing what Donzo's doing. And so then Lord Third makes the right when it's over and Naruto and his team passes, Lord Third goes up to Donzo with like 10 other Anbu and stuff, and Kakashi and Naruto fight them all, and Naruto leading destroys Donzo. And Donzo dies, and his roots all go to the Anbu, which is like 100 or 200 root members, and they have nowhere else to go. So they go to the Ambu, the Black Ops, under Hiruzen, Sarutobi. And so this is the it. Wait, Ino and Naruto also go on dates because they're officially dating now. They all go to ramen and she tricks them to go. And so Neji also tries to kill Naruto, but he can't. And that's it for this one. Next vid will be Zabuza Arc and Tuning Exam. Please get 10 likes and subscribe. Let's try to get 350 subs by tomorrow. I would love that. And go to my other vids and check out more of my content. So please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 by the end of the year or by the end of summer. That would be very appreciative. And that's all I gotta say. Go to my Insta next _Sonic. Bye.